comedian. She had her picture liked by Miss Rihanna herself, so she popped in for the rest of her life, no matter what. Give it up for your girl, Sacha.
Hey everyone, my name is Sacha and I'm an Aries. My people are here, that's good. We sometimes get a bad rap, like in this meme that I just found. This is how an Aries apologizes. I'm sorry that you chose to make me mad. It's fine. I'm actually here tonight to set the record straight. So as an Aries, what we are really known for are defining characteristics, are achieving excellence in everything that we do, lighting the way and inspiring others to reach new heights of success, being incredibly good looking and great in bed, and humility. So here's something that's been confusing me recently. How is it that Facebook can identify and shut down 583 million fake profiles this year alone, but can't keep up with the fact that I'm not in the same relationship that I was in 4 years ago? Like, why do I want to see, first thing in the morning, a fucking Facebook memory of myself making out with my ex on a beach in Barbados if I just woke up next to a different guy very much not in Barbados? Guys, come on. Everyone looks at social media in bed. Don't judge me. I think that running out of weed is the worst. It's true. It really makes me miss the good old days when I used to be able to date a guy who sold pot but not other drugs. I just never had to worry about it. It didn't have to be part of my budget. It was just blowjobs. I said, don't judge me. Okay. But now, unfortunately, those days are all over. All these dispensaries have popped up everywhere and put my whole potential dating pool out of business. Finally broke down, and I went into one the other day, and I picked up a job application. So anybody else ever fail at a power nap? So I used to live in DC. This was right after I graduated college. President Obama had just been elected for the first time. It was lit. And you could catch me and my roommate / best friend Ashley in the club every other night. We'd be so excited getting ready, hair, nails, makeup, short skirt, high heels. But if it was still a little early, one of us would be like, hey, let's smoke a bowl and just rest for a minute and then we'll go out. So we would wake up 3 hours later, be like, fuck, the club is closing in an hour. Let's go. So we'd jump up off the couch, we'd just hustle out, try to find a parking spot before last call. But if we couldn't, then we would just casually idle in the car right at the club exit to scope out hot guys, and then follow them to whatever diner they were going to. And then we'd just get macaroni and cheese and go home. So when I left DC, I fled south. I know it's usually the opposite for Black people. It's true. It's another story, but it's true. When I got to Florida, I lived at a yoga ashram for a couple months. It's like a spiritual school. And my guru, Yogi Hari, he was an amazing teacher, so inspirational. He was a talented musician. He had produced over 50 albums of meditation music and was a compulsive gambler. Yeah, poker. There's a lot of casinos in Fort Lauderdale. So I know it's supposed to be good for me, but I find it extremely stressful to keep up with a daily meditation habit. And when I first moved back to LA, I did a teacher training course with a woman named Krishna Kar, and she required us to do a 40-day meditation at 4:30 in the morning. And that's for optimal planetary alignment, by the way. It doesn't work the same at other times. So I was still drunk for a lot of those meditations. I would be coming home like half-eaten bag of Del Taco, just like kicking off my shoes. Fuck, meditation starts in an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna smoke a quick bowl, rest for a minute. I also know how that goes. But no, seriously, like this woman's amazing, Krishna Kar. She's one of my heroes, and she, at around the same time, she hired me to go to a quote-unquote yoga festival with her as her personal assistant / photographer, social media poster, and we were going to just be side by side at every step of the way, except for when it came to lodging. So we get there, drive an hour up a mountain, and then drop her off at a house with walls, running water, floors, and I'm left by myself to pitch a tent in the dark on the side of a hill. And like no sooner do I accomplish this, I'm awakened by this band of like roving musicians that go through the whole camp, singing and waking everybody up at 4 a.m. so that you can get to the 4:30 meditation. I'm like, no, not today. So, like, sort of managed to sleep a little bit more, like, get out because I'm burning to death because we're in New Mexico and it's the summer. And I step out of my tent into this yoga wasteland survival mission. There's a lot of white people with dreadlocks. Ice cold showers. Yeah, it was crazy. When you got your meals, we were supposed to bring our own bowl, sit on the floor back to back with somebody else in a long line, and then someone with a ladle and a bucket would just come and like give you soup. So yes, every year yogis from around the world pay $780 for the homeless experience. So like it's still the first day, and I see Krishna finally, and she's like, Sacha, like, where were you for morning meditation? You know, and like she's really in her element. Like she is like Angela Bassett's character in Black Panther. Queen mother of this situation. And you know, I hate to disappoint her, but I did. Every day. So I recently just turned 31. I had my birthday last month. And for my birthday party, it was so fun. We did an open mic, and I made my loved ones come on stage and tell jokes and make me laugh. And they were fabulous. And my mom, she had somehow found this poster that I had made when I was in elementary school, like about 7 years old. And it was all about Sacha, like what I like to wear, what I like to eat. And in one portion, I'm introducing my family. I'm like, my dad's name is John Simmons, and he's a cinematographer. My mom's name is Cynthia, and she's 37. Thank y'all for listening while you judge me. It's been great.